to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets taking on the Wake Forest Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Wake Forest offense comes onto the field first today. Handoff from the gun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mays. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hernandez. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. To throw, it's Barber. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
And the Deacons line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will have its first possession of the game. From the gun to give, looking for room. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Dances away to buy time. He breaks a tackle. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stockton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Keeps it and gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. Pulls and throws off the RPO. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, they understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese
breaks into the open. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Yellow Jackets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gives it on the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires the pass, intercepted.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and they will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to pass. It's Barber. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And that That's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Caught behind the line. It's Vick. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's DeLuca. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Here's the handoff. Not much room there. They'll give him one to the 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Scanning the field, it's Grimes. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Wake Forest, 0.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming.
Quarterback on the keeper. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. RPO complete to open the drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Demon Deacons will punt it away on fourth down. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. From the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. The Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Wake. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
For the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The lone back's got it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that.
There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just run positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down.
Tackle is made at the 37-yard line. And that's
Leaves him with the running back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. It'll be a draw. You better be aware that stiff arm's coming. He gave him the business end of it and gets it out to the 14. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. He'll keep it himself. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They kick it away on 4th down. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stockton. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
And the Demon Deacons will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Second down coming up.
He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Inside the 45. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Yellow Jackets will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
1st and goal. Georgia's end.
Now they're going to throw it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UCLA was relentless today in a road win that, frankly, wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Bruins performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program.
To the air, it's Barber.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fires to the big fella. And midfield, he's got room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Demon Deacons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Caught over the middle, it's Mays. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Catch in the middle, it's Vick. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. And the Demon Deacons had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He leaves it with his back. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Oh, it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. The quarterback tried to make something out of it with his legs, but instead, he turns the football over.
And this is what you like about the quarterback. You don't want to handcuff him. You want to give him the freedom and the flexibility to get outside and create. That's where he's brilliant. That's really the added element he brings this offense. You do need to reel him in with respect to the fundamentals and taking care of the football. Just has to do better moving forward.
Got it behind the line. It's Hernandez. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Deacons are in the red zone.
Brings up 2nd down.
The RPO, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. They moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Barber. He makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Just keeps slinging it. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. 17, 14. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Scrambling away. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry up.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down. He's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Grimes. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. There's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hernandez. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Wake! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with
Turning it on! Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the inside. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. After the run, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
It's third down.
Dropping back, it's Grimes. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. The sure hands, it's Anderson. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is gonna face all the pressure in the world. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Forrest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, David Deacon!
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Michigan State is going all in. That offense has more options than they've had in East Lansing in some time. They're up by 24 over Eastern Michigan. For now, it's back to you, fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin gets away from one. He's got space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds a soft spot. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Just threw that one way too far. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. He's looking to pass. Here comes the heat. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, trailing by this much late in the game, They're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Wants to throw. It's Barber. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Fires deep toward the end zone. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
Ready to try the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final 2 inches.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing on.
Yeah, and they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses, but this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.